Hello everyone, welcome to Battle Brothers, or welcome back to Battle Brothers. In any case, my name is Crendus, and this is going to be our new veteran difficulty. I think it was called veteran before. For some reason, I'm pretty sure normal was called beginner, but they rephrased it to normal, which I think is a good idea. We're going to play on Iron Man. I'm going to randomly cycle this, close my eyes, and then we'll land on, well, that banner, I guess. And in honor of this being the beta of the final update, we're gonna name our company the Beta Company. And I'm just gonna do I'm just gonna leave it on random for late game crisis or crises, because I wanna be surprised. So, yeah, let's begin. Tip: losing is fun. You know, that's a really good tip that I should follow more often. But I don't, and I probably won't in this game. But we'll see. I'm not going to read the beginning tutorial, because if you want to read that, it's also fairly lengthy. But you can see my rendition of that in our first series. Basically, the beginning narrative is always the same. This is much like Mountain Blade, where you have the beginning narratives. It's still procedurally generated in terms of where you start out and whatnot. But you'll always have to face Hogarth the Weasel. He looks different every time, by the way. I think I've seen a blonde one before. And he pretty much just kills your entire mercenary team. And then you, the player, or me in this case, are left in command. And that's when the game begins. That was not the best move I've ever done in my life. As I found out, oh wow, these two have daggers. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Aw. So I will rename... I'm actually not worried about this, because I'm fairly certain they can't actually kill anybody, at least during this fight. Wow, double misses there. Not cool. It was like, what is that, 36 damage? I'm fairly certain he would have been killed if it was possible. Not that this is how I'll be playing during the normal game. And it's also bad to take damage here as well, because this carries on over to the normal game. So light wounds, they'll man the mad. That's actually kind of an interesting name. He'll heal in 3 days. Until then, he doesn't have any severe wounds. Severe wounds are more like debuffs, let's call them. Light wounds are pretty much you have to regenerate in the overmap here by passing time. Oh my god, we are all the way to the west here. It's literally impossible to scroll more to the west. Interesting. Oh, wow. Okay, this is an interesting starting location, actually. Very interesting. Anyways, let's go to Hatland here to get paid. So I will be doing the full tutorial mission despite not actually reading the tutorial narrative. Which is, we could either go do something else completely, or we could go kill Hogarth. And I want to go kill Hogarth, because well, sometimes it's actually hard, because I've been screwing around since the beta update actually pushed to live. On my own, a little bit, not too much. I've not really gotten past 10 days, just because I didn't really want to spoil what happens past 10 days for me personally. And just experience it with you all. But, it's actually kind of hard to find a first contract sometimes if you aren't going to go the Hogarth way. The Hogarth way is a free, what? I think he's paying... Was it 400 crowns? I forget how much it was, but it's a free contract, basically. Sometimes you can't find contracts easily, and when you don't have contracts, especially in the early game, that just means you're kind of just bleeding money. So, anyways, medicinal supplies here are pretty cheap. Dried fish actually are kind of cheap, except that's more expensive than ground grains. Apparently, unit of food, I don't actually know if this... I'm fairly certain, let me see. Yeah, okay, so the type of food does not matter still, which is a bit unfortunate, because, like, the value of each type of food still is different, but the actual type of food doesn't matter in terms of actually, like, adding to your provisions. So that's interesting. I'm gonna buy this while we're here. I feel like I should actually buy this hood, even though it's at 66 durability, but oh well. The javelins are kind of cheap here. Although I don't think that's a very good buy right now. The hatchet, I'm gonna buy the hatchet. Okay, so if we equip exactly 3 men, which I kind of like to go with 7 against Hogard, but let's try 3. We have a decent goal to recruit some skilled men, at least. We have the Gambeson, which is nice. I still have not looked up how to pronounce that, but whatever. We could buy some shields here. Let's do that. So yeah, we have 3 weapons for whoever we recruit. We have a Militia Spear, which is a great beginner weapon because it has a 20%, no, a 10%, or is it 20%? No, I think it's 10%. It's a 10% extra, like, free accuracy bonus. That's lovely. Hatchet is good for shield breaking, although we have a 2-handed wood cutter axe for actual shield breaking. So that's nice. But still, the hatchet's an axe, so it does a decent amount of armor damage, and that also goes through armor as well. I'm pretty sure my mute button is working. If it doesn't and some coughs come through, I apologize. Now, this is something I'm not really that into. Every single time you start in this town, there's always a monk. There's always a gravedigger. I'm not a fan of that because I like everything being like completely twisted around. But I say let's actually recruit these 2. I mean, why not, right? Dightenhelm wants a bit too much for just a day tailor, in my opinion anyways. Oh, there's also this retire button. Apparently, this literally does what it says. Once you retire your company, that, like, basically ends the game. But it also gives you, like, oh, so-so went in command, and this is what happened afterwards to our beta company. Don't know if we'll do that. We'll see. So, wow. Okay, we need to go to Helstad. Bockhorns on the way here. We can see if they have any decent men. Well, I don't really... Actually, I need to recruit 1 more man. We can see if they have any good deals here. Oh. Well, they had a starting contract, so that's interesting. I do mean what I said, though. Sometimes it's hard to find starting contracts. A slightly cheaper day tailor, a beggar. I always want to recruit these really cheap people just to grow them. Now, something that's different here, actually, is it used to say exactly what the background meant, like in the case of Miller. I actually think Miller did nothing in terms of, like, giving additional stats or whatnot. But Farmhand was like, oh, increased fatigue, and Beggar is something like decreased fatigue and decreased health or something like that. So it doesn't tell you that anymore. Instead, it gives you the description. So in theory, you could use that description to determine just how good or useful these people are. Let's go with a Beggar. Now, Beggar still, as far as I'm aware anyways, can... Okay, yeah, this freaking Beggar has 3 stars in range defense. Has decent health, too. Thorvald... Oh, that's because he's fragile. Not Askir, rather. Interesting. Askir actually has a lot in fatigue. If he was better at range, I'd consider him for range, but with 37, I might as well give him no weapon at all. Interesting. 1 star in melee too. Grimald is actually quite interesting. Okay, that would be my keybind for push to mute. So, Grimald, huh? Let's name Grimald AJ. And let's see. Thilman the Mad. Adler. Who's gonna be the lucky one here? Let's go for Adler. Let's go with Patch. Alfred. Thorvald the Brave. Thorvald, ironically, is a name that I actually would add into our squad here. So let's go with Vasily. Patch, Stillman, Alfred. Alec Baldwin. Because that's just something that came off the top of my head right now. Let's see if Thorvald as he is. Vasily, AJ, Patch, Stillman. Sure, I think this is good. Now, as for actually outfitting people, who... Thorvald has a decent amount of health. I don't mind him being a frontliner, really. Let's give him a Militia Spear, actually, because his melee skill is not the greatest. I may, depending on, like, what he rolls in terms of level ups, I might make him an archer. I don't know. We'll see. We still need hoods, unfortunately. Let's give him this for now. Yeah, we have to buy a lot more equipment. What do we got here in terms of the marketplace? Holy crap, a hooked blade. Wow. Slightly above cost, too. That's not bad. I'll buy the hoods here. I think I'll buy another shield. That's a pretty nicely priced shield. Man, if I didn't buy a pitchfork, I would actually consider the hooked blade right now. Interesting. Because that is a massive amount of damage. Scramus Axe also is an option as well. Jeez. Interesting inventory for starter cities. Very interesting. Hellstad. Let's go to Hellstad. So, I believe you actually... Yeah, I'm fairly certain you could actually attack. Okay, well, they basically say, we should stop in town and then drink. And then sometimes go look at the people that are looking to be hired. Because sometimes you could find, like this, for example, a adventurous noble who he's already level 3, but unfortunately he wants 4,324 gold, which, well, we can't afford that. Man, this, on the other hand, is really crazy. Okay, so what we got here, this doesn't actually show you what this means, but Thief is increased melee skill. Or unless they changed it anyways. Juggler is actually interesting, because they have a higher chance to hit the head. Very interesting. Maybe we... Oh, I really want to... I'm going to recruit a juggler. Rupert? Sure, Rupert the juggler, welcome. Oh man, their spears are pricey. I've never seen this hunter's hat, so that's interesting. Man, they have some good stuff here. Pricey, but that's to be expected, I suppose. I don't really mind. We need head armor too. Shoot. I want to buy this padded leather. It's pricey though. Or I could buy the... Yeah, let's just buy the one that's actually more repaired. Okay, we're kind of hitting our budget really quickly here. Nope, nope. That's too many escapes. I don't want the juggler to get killed, so you can have that. You could wear this. You can wear that. I'll give you a slightly better hood. AJ, let's have him go in the back line, maybe? Sure, why not? Thorvald does not have head armor. Everyone else? We need 2 more pieces of head armor. We could buy a hood and still stay within our budget, I guess. Everyone else has decent armor, for the most part. Dillman is in trouble. Especially if we get into a fight immediately, which I was considering until I saw how much health he has left. Oh man, I need 1 more shield. Oh, you're joking. Well, this okay. So apparently that bug is still there. I don't know what exactly causes it, but the way to fix it is to exit the game, at least to the title screen, and then rejoin the game. So yeah, that's interesting. We don't have a lot of gold left, unfortunately, but I don't want to leave someone with a one-handed weapon. What I could do, and this is really stupid, it's so dumb I'm not even gonna consider it. I was considering actually giving our jester, so Rupert, the 2-handed weapon. But I don't think that's a good idea. I do wish light wounds could heal a bit faster, though. Oh yeah, they also have this thing where you could speed up like your travel on the map, which I love using frequently, because it really doesn't increase your speed that much, and it's really not hard to just hit spacebar to react to any enemies that you suddenly see, so long as you're actually watching your mercenary company. Now, I would not advise using this and then stepping away from the keyboard. I would not even advise doing this and then stepping away from the keyboard, because that usually results in bad things happening. I wouldn't do it anyways. Oh, I see what that was. Okay, so when you hear that air horn, that usually means enemies are on the screen. Or I guess it also means that a area popped up, which in this case it means an area popped up. We're using a really cheap buckler shield. Not a fan of that, but oh well. Yeah, oh well. Congratulations. You have a buckler. I don't, I feel like Alec Baldwin could get away with not wearing a hood. I do not think Thorvald can get away with wearing nothing, so we're gonna give him something. Okay, let's think about our formation here. AJ in the back line. The pitchfork can attack 2 spaces away. Everyone else can attack 1 space away. Archers usually are fine in the back. I think this looks sensible. Let's spread this out just a bit more. I would be fine with Dillman in the back as well. How much health does he have? 29. What? No morale check triggered upon losing hit points? That's interesting. Maybe we just camp for a little bit. How much did he heal now? Let's go for 50, because I really don't want to get him killed. It's too early for that. It's way too early for that. I should just wait for him to be healed completely, but 53. Okay, we can head over there, and by the time we're there, it'll be night. but I'm not going to attack at night, I'm going to attack at daytime. 400 crowns. Yeah, this is easy money for the most part. Although Hogarth has definitely wiped out my group when I first started playing this game, so who knows? He's also not marked here as, like, anyone. Anyways, let's do it. Wait. Are you healed up? Okay, let's be safe and just heal to full then. Might as well since we're here. Are you healed yet? Okay, we're good to go. Yes. Yes. Yeah, we're good to go. Okay, let's do it. A poacher is their new code word, basically, for archer. So, as far as I'm aware, they work the exact same as they did previously. Anyways, dagger or axe user. Let's see if we can get the pickaxe user down first. Nice hit. I don't entirely know where this poacher would be going. He's moving to a tree. Is he taking cover? Rupert, stay there. I'd like them to advance toward us, although we'll also have to deal with this. But with a shield wall, I'm not literally going to use the skilled shield wall, but I want to get a spear wall up. Wait, is the thug moving toward Rupert? Really? Interesting. Anyways, Hogarth the Weasel. Tactic here is destroy his shield, kill him. He has no... I mean, a headshot could literally kill him. He has no head armor. Yeah, let's hold tight here. Should be safe to spear wall now, actually. Unless I'm completely crazy and I don't know how this game works, which is it's certainly possible. They are all actually moving to Rupert. That's interesting. Thillman, move here. At least Thillman will have height advantage in this case if we actually do have to get in a fight here. I think we actually have to start moving positions here. Thorvald could actually move here at Spear Wall, which I think is a fantastic idea. So we're gonna do that. Now with Bucklers, you actually can't use Shield Wall, which is fine. I could move out and just get ready to fend these people off. I'm just gonna stay here though. Interesting. Interesting, he actually is taking cover. That makes... Okay. Wait. They actually did go for... Okay, that's... interesting. I wonder what dictates... Okay, I'm gonna go after the hidden person. Damn. Most unfortunate. Hogarth already used his turn. We could move here and start getting us around on this thug. Damn, this is a... Wow, okay. Good. Perfect. Well, that could be better, but still. I'm not gonna complain too much. Alright, let's stay a bit away from Hogarth right now. Damn it. Okay, good. Whew. 69. Come on, AJ. Yes! I mean, not the most damage in the world, but at this point, I'm okay with anything. This guy's pretty low. We also need to... I mean, AJ is the one who can actually take Hogarth out fairly reliably. At least his shield. Okay, thank goodness that didn't hit anybody. Now, I could shoot at the poacher to start returning fire here. We don't have any good shots here exactly, so... I think that actually... I mean, that looked good. Okay, Hogarth's in here now. That's a problem. That's a huge problem. Ho ho ho! Dillman with the beheading. Bandit with the missing. Love it. Okay. I could start going for Hogart, but he has a shield right now, so that means he's basically harder to hit. You could think of shields as kind of like additional defense, kind of in the Dungeons and Dragons way, so it reduces the chance that you actually have to hit them. But the animation is, oh, you're hitting their shield. Oof, okay. Not pretty. Not bad. Okay, this one's fleeing, so the white flag... Oh, God. Oh, that was a nice hit. Okay, so when people take damage, there is a chance that they will suffer, depending on how hard the hit was, basically debuffs, or let's call them severe injuries. So these are things like pierced hand, which, as you might imagine, makes it harder to hit people. Okay, and then there's a morale system. Basically, there's 4 levels of morale, I believe. The blue flag means they're into it, and they get bonuses accordingly. That you would imagine people who are like super hyped up on adrenaline would get. So this is like 10% to basically every stat. People that are wavering get the opposite. Breaking, in this case, is what that's called. So the white flag kind of up. White flag fully up means fleeing, which means they lose complete control over their unit. Me too, if this happens to us. And then they try to retreat to the side of the map. Usually that doesn't end well, because there's also zone of control. And you could think of this as attack of opportunities in other games. If you move, we get free attacks on you, assuming you're in melee range of what an enemy. That the same thing applies to us, of course. So Hogart is actually not doing too hot, much to my surprise. Dillman. Okay, so what this is showing here is action points. You have 9. Everyone has 9. Unless something's crazy that I'm not aware of. Fatigue is basically, you could think of it as mana almost, but also just energy. You expend fatigue by doing actions, and eventually you might not have enough fatigue to do 2 actions, and that hurts. And that's usually in really prolonged battles. Morale is morale, head armor is head armor, body armor is armor. It takes damage for you until it's destroyed, and hit points are it reaches 0 and you're dead. Now I'm not really sure where to move Thilman, because people hit damn hard in this game, so he may survive a strike from Hogart, except Hogart can actually strike twice. He still has a shield, though. I'm moving him here, and that's it. Okay. Okay. So, Shield Wall is basically a special ability that people with wooden shields or better can use, and it basically... Well, I can't actually read what it does here, but it basically makes you harder to hit, essentially. Breaking the shield completely negates that penalty. I mean, that bonus. I'm actually not going to go for the shield, because I feel like that would take too long right now. Whereas I'd much rather try to just get some hits on Hogart. This guy is very unlikely to stick around, in my opinion. If he does, that would shock me. I could start shooting at him just to, like, really discourage him. Oh my god, he actually is sticking around. Interesting. There is logic to me attacking through a shield, believe me. And that is it. Eventually, strikes will get through, and when you hit in this game, it causes a lot of things. potentially severe wounds, and potentially causing them to be disinclined to continue fighting. So he's just gonna retreat. We could basically leave right now and go after the stupid archer. Of course, we still do want him dead, but really, are you gonna get away from 2 people? You are one lucky person if you do. Like this. Whoa, he didn't move at all. Interesting. Smart, but not smart enough. Now, unfortunately, I don't think we have anyone in range to catch this archer. So if we can't get him into an attack zone, or anyone into melee range, let's say, then he's just gonna do that. But he isn't fully retreating, though. So that part's actually interesting, and also bad, because... Oh, well, okay. It's over. What do we got here? Ooh, we got Hogarth's Velkion. Love it. Amber Shards. Oh, man, this is a good fight. No one's dead, so automatically it's a good fight just on that basis as well. I have not seen this art before, so okay. Alec Baldwin, who I apparently have a lowercase a in Alec, would leave it that way. Said something. Anyways, Hogarth's dead, and now I will be reading things that are new here, but for the most part, the beginning narrative is just like, this is how we repair equipment. And we repair equipment by being on the overworld map and then having tools and supplies to repair said equipment. You could also mark whatever to be equipped like this. Wait, not like that. What is it? Like that. And then the hammer means it'll also be repaired along with anything that you have equipped. But for the most part, it just defaults to your equipment being equipped. I mean, repaired. Velkion. Interesting. Oh my god, Rupert actually might be a decent archer. I am not a fan of any of these people wielding Velkion, actually. Maybe Patch? Patch has the highest melee skill of everybody. But let's see. Oh, holy crap. Okay. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, sure. Patch gets the Velkion. Why not? Sweet. Alright. We still are very poor. So after all that, we're still poor. But we're more stabilized now. Is there anything interesting here? I could have sworn these... No, wait, the medicinal supplies were cheap here. Medicinal supplies do not, ironically, assist you with light wounds. They only assist you with severe wounds. So, if you, for example, get shot in the hand, medicinal supplies can heal you. But if you get bruised, apparently not.